Hi guys, welcome to No Tea, No Crumpets, Just Games. This is our follow-up video to our Croydon visit with many good gets from M&M Games and a few outsourced shops, which we won't talk about. But first of all, I'd like to say I finally managed to get hold of a multi-tap, an official multi-tap for a PlayStation 2. Very rare, don't even find these on Amazon these days. NFL Quarterback Club 96. Not a great game by any means, okay for the year, but the box is in very good condition and will look really nice on my shelf. I'm going to go through my Sega gets now. I've got Metropolis Street Racer, fantastic game, prelude to the Project Gotham games of course. Follow up to Sega Bass Fishing, Sega Marine Fishing, only released in America and Japan. Not bad, you've got the fishing rod. Incoming, fantastic third person shooter, bangy, boom boom, shoot things sort of game. And
is that a technical description? Bangy, shoot things.
It's official.
Yeah.
It's on the actual
it's
on the back of the case. And well, I wanted an international track and field, but it had a shit case, so I bought that one because it was a cheaper copy, so I could swap the case with them. A very good game. I remember only ever playing the demo before. Sega Extreme Sports on the Dreamcast. F35 Challenge, and a lot of junk I bought basically just because the cases and they're not broken. Charge and Blast, seen online. Sega Worldwide Soccer 2000.
Yeah, thanks to your daughter, you now have broken cases. Though.
Yes, on most of it. It's just my own fault for leaving it on the side. With clearly a printed back cover, not the original.
Oh, fair enough.
And then many 99p games, which I wanted the cases for, but as you can see, they don't. they're not the most subtle, of course, when they release the Dreamcast games. And Collins Crown on Game Boy Advance. Very big Collins fan. I recently got the pack on the Sega Saturn, Japanese. Awesome, awesome games. On the PSP, picked up Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. Fantastic game, some exclusive characters. Bit fiddly to use on the PSP D-pad, but check it out, not bad. Onimusha 2, sequel to Onimusha. The original Splinter Cell on the original Xbox. Ant 3 on the Xbox 360, just because it was really cheap. And this one here, a find which is recommended by my friend Tony here, from a shop we won't talk about, is Geiger Wing Generations. I absolutely love shooters. If you know anything about us, you know that we're massive shooters fans. And to be honest, I wasn't even aware this was released in Europe. And when you showed me it in the shop and basically forced me, said, "You're buying this," I done what I was
well,
told.
if you didn't buy it, I was buying it. You know what I mean? So it was just basically, I did the rummage, found it, and it was just like, oh, snatch, you know, got the price on it, and I was like, yeah, you can have that, you know.
Thanks again. Quantum Redshift, because I absolutely love the game, don't own the footage, don't own a copy even. This because it just reminded me of the old games used to put pennies in the back, obviously, penny erasers. Nice little find, Samurai Showdown collection. PS2, I've got the sealed Wii version, but I don't want to be opening that, so I can play that. Ridge Racer 6, one of the games been after for a while. Puzzler collection for the wife.
yeah.
Another copy of Quantum Redshift, because you can never have too much Quantum Redshift. A very underrated game. Any Wipeout fans, any great games, this is, you know...
Well, F-Zero fans.
F-Zero. Anything like this is absolutely fantastic, and it's very criminal that the people after this was released, that they just were shut down, gone. They were on to work on the sequel, and one of my most beloved favourite games in the Xbox. Geometry Wars Galaxies. What's to say about Geometry Wars? You'll pull your hair out, you'll die, and you'll scream up. And another game, Muramusa, the Demon Blade, recommended by Tony. Fantastic price, so I grabbed it.
Right, time to go through my pile of crap. Right, first off, we've got Heart of Darkness, which is by the same guy who did Another World, kind of a 2D platformer. Very good. Back on the Dreamcast, the old Sega Rally. Not as good as the original, but still a good game. It's Metropolis Street Racer as well, because it was just 99p. I don't have it, so
99p, always a good price for retro games.
99 Nights, again cheap. So never got around to finishing it before. So Xbox 360, never finished it before. So finally get round to doing that. Alan Wake, again, bit of a cheapie, so...
fantastic game, worth checking out, and for the price you can pick it up these days, a complete bargain.
Yeah, completely. Right, Divinity 2, the Dragon Knight saga. Played Divinity 2, okay. This has got a lot of improvements on this, you know, so not a bad game, not a bad game. So pick that up. And Persona 4 Arena. Love the Arc System Works beat 'em ups. Love the Arc System Works beat 'em ups. And this is a very good one. So price is really good at the moment, isn't it?
Any BlazBlue Guilty Gear fans, it's a must own. Absolutely fantastic. And they've just announced a sequel which is just going to have 2 extra characters in it, which is what Arc System Works do.
I think they learned it from Capcom.
Yeah, they learned it from the best.
Right, Epic Mickey 2 on the Wii. I wanted the Wii version. I don't think it will work so well with pad controls. If you play Epic Mickey 1 on the Wii, you kind of get used to the kind of squirting with the Wiimote. So yeah, you know, I picked it up on the Wii. Been looking for it for a while. Reasonable price. So yeah. Project Zero 2. Love the Project Zero games or Fatal Frame games. Really, really good. Yeah, I've been looking for it for a while. Finally got it for a reasonable price.
The sequels of Project Zero.
And the prequel to Zero 3. You know, it's, no, it is a remade version for the Wii, so it is quite sort of different.
The controls are remade and everything to go with the.
Yeah, I think the graphics are quite improved as well.
Yeah.
The graphics are quite improved.
Played
so
the original really on the Xbox. One of the games that's on the maybe big pile that goes, yeah, I'm going to play that. And when you're a game collector, that pile tends to take over your house.
Now, that pile actually becomes your house. You just kind of stick them all together until you end up with some form of building. Right, one of the more pricey ones, Kirby's Adventure. Looking for it for a while. Finally saw it. I just thought, sod it. I just bought it.
You don't see it. It's the first time we've ever seen it out in the wild.
Yeah,
been
yeah.
in
For a good year. Good year of looking, and haven't seen it. So first time I saw it, picked it up. So fair enough. Punch Out, a game I've never been able to get with instructions. Every single time we've asked, no instructions. Every time I've seen it for a reasonable price.
And on that note, people that buy games, why do you chuck your instructions away? Please leave a comment below. We need to understand. Because whenever we buy something, we like instructions. We like to keep them complete.
And a game I haven't played before, Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Now, I am not a Mortal Kombat fan.
That's not a good game to start off with. Then.
Yeah, I am not a Mortal Kombat fan. But I don't like the 3D ones anyway. I really don't like the 3D ones. But
that is basically all of them put together.
Yeah, yeah. I just got it. You know, I just thought I'd try the 3D ones and stuff. And it's okay. I mean, a lot of people kind of really get on with it. There's a lot of stuff so there, you know. But I mean, there's a lot of content. I mean, it's like 60 plus characters. There's an exclusive character in there as well. So, okay, moving on. We've got Yakuza and Yakuza 2. I played Yakuza 1 up to like 11th chapter when it first came out. Really good game. Never got around to finishing it. Got stuck. And I always wanted to go back to it. So, having a bit of a Yakuza fest at the moment, going from 1, 2, 3 and 4. So,
without sleep.
Without sleep and lots of food. Lots of chocolate, lots of caffeine. It's all good. Right, okay. Right, next bit pile of pickups. We have Everblue, which I actually thought was released by Capcom, but that's obviously just the second one. It's a recut, apparently. So, that's what
I never noticed that. That's why I thought my one as well.
Yeah, I always thought it was Capcom. I think Eureka might be something to do with Capcom. But I have to look that up. But anyway.
If it was, they'd be up for sale right now.
Yeah. Right, so, Everblue. Very, very weird game. You go diving and you sort of swim around.
Taste of the camera. That's it, yeah. That's yeah. Don't mind me. This is all new. We're getting used to it.
Do you mind? I'm trying to show stuff off again now. Parappa the Rapper 2. First one's great. Second one, not quite so. But still a great game. Still a really good game. So,
I wanted that.
It's a reasonable price. So it wasn't super cheap, but reasonable price. Good game. Right, on to the stuff that I was really happy with, which was the Jap import stuff I got from M&M's. Really, really happy. Sengoku Basra X. Basically, an Arc System Works and Capcom collab, and you know, and as a 2D beat 'em up fan, you know, you're going to draw a lot of that anyway. And
we watched footage about a year ago. We wanted it, and it just happened to be there.
Yeah, just happened to be sitting there, and really good price, and it was just a yoink. It was an instant yoink. Right, Initial D. Big Initial D fan, love the anime, love the manga, got Extreme Stage, wanted Special Stage for a while, got Street Stage on the PSP already. But yeah, based on Arcade Stage 2, good game. Very good game, being a street racing game. If you like your sort of 2G sort of mountain racing and stuff, and very arcadey, very much like Sega Rally, only one-on-one 2G racing. Excellent game, brilliant pickup, very happy with. Another Centuries episode, love the series. Got another Centuries episode R on the PS3. Yeah, basically a mishmash of all different robot series, SPT Leisner, Gundam, Zeta, various things, you know, just all thrown together. No, not on this one.
Oh.
Not on this one. Some of the later ones have got Macross, but
Okay.
not this one, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's the first one down. Another 2 more to go on the PS2. Right, okay, and my last 2 we have as a pair. Athlete Kings and the sequel Winter Heat. Love these games, played them to death. Already got Athlete Kings, but it's cardboard case. It's a little beat up. This is the sort of plastic case, slightly better condition. So
fantastic games. If you like your international track and field, anything like that. I mean, Sega's versions of these are brilliant.
Yeah.
Known as Decathlete 1 and 2 in Japan. Really, really good games, and for the bargain price.
And a lot more accessible.
Buy.
A lot more accessible in national track and field.
Yeah.
A lot more accessible. Simple to play, really hard to master. Really good games.
If you've got some mates around, you want to have a little retro fun where you're going to bash the hell out of some buttons, very highly recommended.
Yeah.
Play the first one first, and the second one second.
Yeah, I think the first one's definitely superior.
Yeah.
First one's definitely the superior one. If you're going to go for just one, get the first one. But
don't
games.
get them both, because they're both really, really good.
Yeah, and reasonable price at the moment. So, you know, yeah, great games.
Yeah, I went to NMN Games, picked up a few bits, but I'm not like these other 2. I'm very cheap, and I pay very little for my games because I do it on a budget, because that's the way I want to do it. Talk about what I got. Right, big X-Files fan on the PlayStation. FMV, you know, it's quite a cool game. 4 discs, which are still in here, I hope. Only original cast in it for a portion of the game, but
the pixelation is out there somewhere.
yes, it's yeah, really good game. I mean, paid very little for that, I think. Space Invaders, of course, the classic 1970s arcade game transformed onto the PlayStation. But
yeah, what can you say? It's Space Invaders. Yeah.
I played it and I'm really disappointed with it actually.
Yeah.
Because I was expecting, you know, the 70s, you know, a revamp of the.
Oh yeah.
And it's not. It's completely ballsed up. So yeah, that'll be going into the collection, but obviously not played again for a little while. Kiss Pinball, of course.
Excuse me, I don't like a member of Kiss.
If he painted his face white and called him Gene, we'd be alright. Yeah, Kiss Pinball. Yeah.
Stick your tongue out.
Like that. Any heavy metal really, kind of anything to do with that. Obviously being into the music. Yeah, it was okay. It's pinball at the end of the day. What can you say about pinball?
Pinball's great. Yeah. It's, and your Star Buy.
And this is my star buy because I'm a big fan of Parappa the Rapper. Obviously,
it's all in the mind.
It's all in the mind. Yeah, played it again now after a few years of not playing it, and I still love it.
It's still brilliant. It's still fantastic.
Classic.
It's still fantastic.
Brilliant. The songs are catchy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've still got that in my
brain
going.
I've still got my brain for like 20 years ago,
Yeah.
or 18 years ago, or whatever it was.
And of course, the precursor of all the Guitar Hero games and stuff like that.
I mean, the things, the 2D sort of strange flat 2D style graphics they use just don't date. They just don't date. I mean, they're a little bit. The anti-aliasing is kind of a little bit jaggy, but they just don't date. It still looks great.
Yeah.
So.
And believe it or not, there is a story in there. I didn't know that until I played it again recently. There is a story in there. Obviously, I want to play Parappa the Rapper 2, so that's my next thing on the PS2.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, definitely worth a go. I like that. Obviously, onto PS1 games. So okay, if you like the video, then click the like button below. Subscribe to the channel. We've got lots of subscribers, and like us on Facebook. So please tell everybody about us. That'd be really cool. Thank you.
So the 10th of October, we finally shot the footage to make the first episode. This is an outtakes video. This is Richard. This is Tony. I am Cliff. We are
Not together.
Not together.
Please.
I'm married. Look, there's my wedding ring.
I'm married, but I lost my wedding ring.
Tony's married to his gaming collection up there. Look, see, he's married. He's probably got some corpses in the garages downstairs.
He looks like the type of person to store corpses.
Yeah, look, hang on, look. Imagine waking up to that fucker.